Hello, good morning. This is Anwar, and we continue in Maths entry level E2, and that is entry level 2 question paper practice paper. Question number 2, because question number 1 we already did, and we will do this overallly entry level 2 question paper is 25 minutes per section A, and there are 7 marks total maximum for section A. And section B is already, as I told you previously. Now question 2 has got this question. Mm, Lucy has 5 weeks of holidays in the year. She will work for all the other weeks in the year. She says she works for 43 weeks. Is Lucy correct or not? Show why you think this. And the marks allotted for this question number 2 is 3 marks out of 7. This 3 marks, so you have to be little bit careful in working out and showing the reason. And working out means what operations, mathematical operations like plus, minus, times, division, all this you have to show working in the space below this problem. And that is how simply answer. If you give, it will not be sufficient. And because some people they think okay, there is 52 weeks total in the year. 52 take away 5 is 47. 47 answer they just put, and they can't tell why. If they tell why, they'll simply say 47 plus 5 is 52, they say, but that will not be sufficient. You have to be a little bit more clear about why it is, and why you have got 52 weeks. If possible, you have to explain. Otherwise, at least you have to show the working, like minus and then times, plus, all that. Okay. Now I'll just show you the working, but before that, I will just pause for a few minutes so that you can try, and then if not, you can see the working or the solution. Okay. All right, we will just see for the solution. Only thing is you have to be careful about the numbers. So this is 5 weeks and this is 43 weeks. 5 weeks she wants holidays, and 43 weeks is the working. So is this correct or not in the total year? So question number 2 continues for the solution. So you should know, first of all, total weeks in a year. How many? This is what you should know. Normally, people they think that 4 weeks in 1 month, and 12 weeks, 12 months in a year. That means this month and month gets cancelled. So 4 times 12 weeks in year comes. This is weeks and per year. Weeks per year. And that comes out to be 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 48 weeks per year. But this is not acceptable. Not quite right. Because, in every month, not exactly 4 weeks, because sometimes more number of days, like for example February, yes, say 28 days, so 28 by divided by 7 is 4, but 31 days, 31 days means 3 days extra, 28 plus 3, 3 days extra. So that way some months have got more number of days and some months have got less. But suppose you want to check, then you can just see 1 year, if I start taking as 365 days, don't worry about leap and all these things, only 1 day difference. 1 year, 365 days, 7 days per week. So number of weeks is equal to 365 days divided by 7 days per week. So this gives you weeks. So 365 divided by 7. This is what we have to do now. Okay, I will just remove this one. $365 that is 365 days divided by that bus shelter method, long division method, I do 7. 7 doesn't go in 3, so goes in 2 numbers, 36. 7 goes in 36, so 7 times table you have to remember. 7, 1 times 7 is 7, 2 times 7 is 14, 2 times this 7 is 14, 3 times 7 is 21, 4 times 7. You have to remember this. If you remember the times table, that will always be helpful. 5 times 7 is 35, and 6 times 7 is, just add 7 to this, 35 plus 7 is 42. That goes on. Why I stopped here is I want to see which is the number closest to 36. In this is close to 36, that is 35. 42 is little bit away. So, but it should be equal or little less than this 36, not more than that. So, little less than or equal to number I can take is 5. So, 5 times 7, so 5 is here, and this is always times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. So this number has come from the times table. 5 times 7 is 35. And you always must show this minus here, because 36 minus 35 is 1 here, and then just drop down this 5 here. And 7 goes in 15. How many times? This one. 14 here. So 2 times. 2 times 7 is 40. Again put the minus, and this is 1. 1 is the remainder. This remainder is so small, so nothing to worry about this small one, unless you want some decimals in the weeks, but that is sufficient. And this has come from 2 times 7. So this is 365 divided by 7 is 52 weeks. So total weeks in a year is 52. This is more accurate than 48, 4 times 12. This is more accurate, and also we use normally this one. So just remember that total weeks in year is 52. This is what you have to remember, because many places it is expected to know weeks in a year 52. Don't say 48, which is wrong. Okay. So here 365 divided by 7 is approximately or nearly equal to 52. So you have to show this working if necessary, but in this problem it is sufficient to write that total weeks in a year is 52, because it's quite standard to remember 52 weeks in a year. Okay, now we will go to the further thing, and you take a few minutes to note down. Okay, now I'll just remove this working. It's not necessary to show, because in this the main problem is the other one, not to know how do you get 52 weeks. But if you forget, you can just work out and then check the answers. Now total weeks in a year 52, and they have given here 5 weeks of holidays. That means she is not working in those 5 weeks. So how many weeks she is working? All other weeks means working total weeks, take away 5. That is the answer. Should be the answer. So she wants holidays for, you can also write equal to or like this. Some people they write like this, but this is better, that arrow. Equal to means it's not clear English, but anyway in maths it is allowed. She wants holidays, how many? 5 weeks. 5 weeks of holidays she wants, has 5 weeks of holidays. So she will work for all the other weeks. So here, and she says she works for 43 weeks. So how many weeks she works? Therefore, this is the symbol for therefore, the 3 dots like in a triangle form. 3 dots. Therefore, she works for the weeks how many she works? The total weeks, take away 5. 52 weeks minus 5. This again you should know the basic operation, and you should show this one, how you are getting the other number. So 52 take away 5, that means 2 take away 5 you can't do it. This is small number, so you have to borrow something from here. So this if you borrow 1 from 5, this becomes 4, and if the 1 from the tens place goes to this one, that becomes 10. 10 plus 1 is 12. So you can just write this 1 here. Don't write above, it is just beside, because 12. 12 take away 5. You should know 12 take away 5. 12 take away 5. If you remember, it is 7, because 7 plus 5 is 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. How? You can also split up 2 plus 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5, 2 5 is 10. 2 plus 10 is 12. That's why 12 take away 5 is 7. That way opposite. That means 7 plus 5 is 12, and 12 take away 5 is 7. 12 take away 7 is 5, that way. So this one is 7, and the remaining is 4, 47. 47 weeks she has to work. But she has told that she works for 43 weeks, which is clearly wrong. How much wrong? Instead of 47, and she is getting 43. That means 47 take away 43 is 4 weeks, mistake is there. But anyway, you have to show that. And is Lucy correct? What is the answer? You should not simply say answer is 47 weeks. No, we don't want to answer that way. Is Lucy correct or not? You have to write correct. She is correct. And then you have to show why you think, the explanation or calculation. So is Lucy correct? You have to simply say Lucy is not correct. Therefore, Lucy is not correct. I will just remove this one so that you can focus on the solution. Therefore, Lucy is not, you can underline or capital letter not and write correct, not correct. Or you can also say she is wrong, but is correct or not? Not correct. That is the answer expected. And why you think so? You can say 52 is the total years, total weeks in a year. That's why 52 take away 5 weeks is 47. Or you can also say 47 weeks, and if you add 5, then only it becomes total 52 weeks in the year. So you can also say 5 add how much is the total. So take away, because opposite operation is take away, or add some number to 5 so that it becomes 52. That way also. And you can also take away 52, take away 5 in different ways for easy calculation. Actually, this is the answer, but if you want to subtract this one in a different manner, you can also say 52 take away 5. You can write as 50, that is 2 plus 50. 2 plus 50, that is 52. Take away 5. Now you combine this one. 50 take away 5 is 45. So 2 plus 45, that will become 47. That way also you can do, or direct way also you can do. And this is how the answer comes as not correct, and this is the reason. This is the reason. If you don't show the reason, you will get less marks, like instead of 3 marks, you get only 1 or 2 marks. So better you show this calculation working and also the reason. Okay, thank you. This is question number 2. Okay, and similar work I will give you with the different numbers, then you can try.